In desperation, only round 9, but both these sides need to win. I feel a little bit for the Newcastle Knights losing their playmakers in Pearce and Green.
The Raiders unchanged 1 through 17. In the New South Wales Cup game before this, we saw Dynamis, Louis and Ryan James. They can't crack the team at the moment. Both these teams 3 and 5. Newcastle, since winning their first 2 games, they've dropped 5 of their last 6. It's good, it's great every time you see it. Simon Wolford blowing the horn to start the Viking clap. The Raiders get us going in Wagga Wagga. The kickoff down to Newcastle, who will run towards the southern end of McDonald's Park. This fantastic rugby league facility. The Roosters ran through them last week in the Hunter. Papali'i straight up the middle with an offload for Starling. Starling spots a hole. And the contact from Brayley was enough. Ball promoted though. Here's George Williams. A victim of the warm-up last week against South Sydney. Now Harawira-Naera down the short side and kicking it to Grubber that sits up nicely for Ponga. Gula shaping to pass instead. Another carry for Big Emre. Then he's upended. He went beyond the horizontal, and that'll be a penalty right in front to Canberra. From right in front, makes it 2-0 Canberra. And Jared Croker. Flat pass here for Papali'i to go across halfway. Still go, and offload for Aikens to go up the middle. Crossland across in cover, along with Clemmer. A bit of vintage Josh Papali right there. Now Williams, Harawira-Naera.
Held it, he held it.
You can see them just inside the 20.
Go Ken, mid.
All the pressure being applied by Canberra so far as the Williams kick goes across the ground. Now as Jack Whiten run off the ball, it's knock on Newcastle.
Yeah, he was just touched with a feather on the way through there.
And Canberra can apply the blowtorch here. Williams hits Curtis Scott. And now another penalty to Canberra. Adam G might deliver a warning here to the Knights.
Lachlan Fitzgibbon broke early.
And George Williams drives it home. Aikens a dummy half for Williams. Out the back, Whiten now. Elliot Whitehead gets the ball away, knocked on by Seb Chris.
Nice tackle, guys. Change over here.
We'll have a look at the speed of the line here from the Raiders.
Fitzgibbon straight through up the middle, finding Phoenix Crossland. He looks around. No Newcastle Knight within Kui. And he takes the tackle from Starling. Brayley, now Crossland. And Kurt Mann has Tyson Frizzell running the angle. With an offload for Dave Clemmer, who spots a hole and goes straight at it.
Geez, he should have shifted the ball then, and Ponga was on his outside.
Now Ponga. And we have had an error in the ruck.
Dave Clemmer just tried to eat up the yards there. Didn't even look on his outside on his left.
Ryan Sutton heads to the sideline.
Yeah, Ryan Sutton, it looks like his afternoon is over. He is on the sideline here, getting ice on that elbow. The doctor said he hyperextended, so the Raiders down a man for the rest of the game, it appears.
That's a big blow. A key middle forward, Ryan Sutton. Last week he ran for more than 100 metres, pulled off 35 tackles. Ponga trying to get to the outside. Now on the inside, Enari Tuala to Aikens. He hits and spins away. And Enari Tuala running off Kalen Ponga. The Knights score the first try of the afternoon to level us at 4-all.
Another try. Looking at contact from Tyson Frizzell.
Gets on the outside of his man here. Hangs onto the ball beautifully. Just looking at an obstruction there. Tyson Frizzell runs into one of the Canberra players. I don't know, he couldn't hide, but anyway, there is contact.
And impact his
I think they'll call this one back.
Starling calling Williams into play here. Now Aikens. Aikens away from Crossland. Aikens gets to the line or just short of it. Adam G down low to have a look. So close, Caleb Aikens. Now look at this swarming defence, giving Young no room at all. Rapana across field, hitting the Joe Tarpany. He gets the first try of the afternoon. Joe Tarpany, he'll be back in the good books with Ricky Stewart now.
Oh, that's a great try there, the Canberra Raiders. Rapiner is the man, just runs across field, just waits for someone to put himself into space. And it's Tarpany who hits the hole. He's been good since he's come on.
George Williams makes it 10-0 Canberra. It's after George Williams went down in the warm-up. Speaking of Williams, here he is. A torpedo down for Ponga, and Ponga's knocked it on. Break! A mighty kick that exploded in the face of Kalyn Ponga, and is about to get a whole lot worse because George Williams passes for Bailey Simonson, and the bomb yields a big prize.
Yeah, what about that for a pass over the top there from George Williams? He was the man that come away with the kick that put the pressure on Ponga that knocked on. But great vision. Gets the ball, second man from the scrum, looks up, sees that they've come in. The pass over the top was a floater. Simonson won't get an easier one than that. The Raiders are in again.
And from the sideline to convert his own brilliance. So Aso Su is stricken at halfway. And they're just checking him around the neck area, as is always the case, taking every precaution.
Brodie Jones only on for the first minute of the second half.
We'll get an update from Jake in a moment about what was said at halftime and how this man was able to overcome that scare right on halftime. It saw him stay on his back for a long time after the halftime hooter. Brayley to play it, 11 metres out. Here's Watson quickly on a dummy half of Phoenix Crossland. Connor Watson, you magician. He owned that play. He promotes Phoenix Crossland, and from the short resumption, from the short kickoff, they get a result. Kalyn Ponga's conversion gets us back to 16 points to 6. They go to Whiten on the left, who shapes to kick, dummies to kick, hits his fullback. Sebastian Cross powers over, but he couldn't get to ground. Fantastic defence, Stafford Toa. Papali'i straightens, and Josh Papali'i straight through. Adam G's hit the deck. George Williams straight over the top of the referee. Now on to the Newcastle Knights defender, Kurt Mann. That was helter-skelter.
Gee, that was a great run by Papali'i. He ran straight at Lachlan Fitzgibbon, who threw an arm out. Williams gets the foot to the ball now. We've seen him do that a fair bit with those soccer skills.
Ankle tapping him, and he falls into Starling as Jayden Brayley explores, thinks about the offload and pulls the trigger. Mann does likewise for Brazil to say, no, we're going the other side of the field. Ponga calling players underneath. Mitch Barnett is one of them. He gets the ball away to Crossland.
The little men with footwork here are starting to cause some problems for the Raiders.
Last play, Ponga shapes to go long. He'll reach out and score. The dummy forced the defence to drift. And then Kalyn Ponga dives in himself. Here come the Knights.
Yeah, well, that was just the ability to keep the ball alive there from the Newcastle Knights in that set. Just their ability with their little footwork in and behind the Canberra Raiders pack. Ponga, the go-to man, gets the ball. You can see how they're stripped for numbers. Throws the big dummy.
Big conversion attempt to get it within a converted try. It is successful. Brayley forced to go out of dummy half. Now Barnett, Ponga, quick hands numbers now for Newcastle. Steaming onto the ball, Tyson Frizell. Frizell down low to the line. The Raiders have let Newcastle back into the contest. They're on level terms. They'll kick for the lead.
No, that's a great try there by Tyson Frizell. Just cut back on the inside. They're full of running. A couple of good dummy half runs there. And just the speed and the offload of the pass. Tyson Frizell just checks his run, steps off his foot.
They haven't been in front at any stage today until now. And Williams through the line, well weighted, plenty of Raiders there. The first man there is Caleb Aikens. The Raiders claim the try. They go back in front.
Gee, I'd like to have a look at the put down again. This is the camera angle we'll see it at.
And Caleb Aikens knocked the ball on in the end goal. We have a decision.
The cage has gone right off next door to us. We'll put a hole in the window soon.
Avili long for Rapana. He's Canberra's leading try scorer. Jordan Rapana away. He needs support. He kicks in field, looking for George Williams. The ball goes straight to Jayden Brailey.
What an athlete he is, Jayden Brailey. How did he get back there, the hooker?
Or is it George Williams? They want the try first. Rapana, quick hands, risky.
Great play.
Brave play from an injured Braden Musgrove.
Yeah, he did well there. That was just desperation. What an effort's been in the second half here.
He's had this problem, this rib injury, since the Rapana break when he came across in cover. The Blues teammates. Now Ponga stops on the spot. So quick to jump away from these tired Raiders. He offloads for Jayden Brailey. And the Newcastle Knights go in. The Knights take a big move towards winning this game. The conversion to push them clear by 8 points.
Oh, well done there by Jayden Brailey. You only have to think back a little while ago. He was a man that scrambled after Rapana made that big break. As I said, he's so strong at standing in tackles, supports the play. Brailey gets over the stripe.
The story that has been Canberra's second half collapses is unfolding again for Canberra. He's kicked it 24-16.
He's had a hand in a couple of tries and scored one.
Avili to Williams, who kicks looking for Rapana, who is clearly hobbled. When he made his break, I didn't think he was 100%, and that run just there proves it. He did pick up a high leg injury, looks like a hamstring complaint earlier in the game. He stayed out there and battled on, but Jordan Rapana adds to the problems for the Canberra Raiders. This will be 5 straight losses in the same season for the first time since 2014. They've lost Tarpany to a knee injury. They've lost Ryan Sutton. Jordan Rapana has picked up an injury, but what a comeback, what a fight, what an effort. A nodding coach approves. The Newcastle Knights beat Canberra 24-16.